Hey everyone, it's your girl Maddie here, aka Beavermosh, and today I am talking to you about The Fallen from the Los Angeles based band Ruthless, and it's coming off of Fire Flash Records. Now, this is the fourth studio album from this band Ruthless, and in which they mix a blend of traditional heavy metal with that of like that more US power metal sound. Take, for example, your Manila Road, your Sabotages, that type of stuff. A big word I would use to kind of describe this record is gruff. It's untamed, it's mean, but also packs a lot of hooks as well. The songs are memorable, the riffs hit. This really checks all the boxes for a record you're looking for in this specific type of subgenre. The opening title track kicks things off from the gate with that classic high screech that tells you it's metal time. I love that kind of shit. The vocals don't really take long at all to catch my attention. It has that brash but melodic, theatrical delivery that has a ton of character and personality without overdoing it. I love these chugged, almost speed metal riffs. There are a lot of fist raising moments on this record that back up the great melodies. Here it kind of feels like this epic march. Once again, on Dark Passenger, we get some kick-ass riffs, these spiraling leads here. They're particularly nasty and give me some like Liege Lord hits. Choruses here are very muscular and gritty. Doesn't seem to try to force a big moment. Not a criticism though. I love me some big cheesy power metal choruses. However, here Ruthless takes on a much more aggressive and somewhat subtle approach. Frail boasts this vicious rolling riffs. It's thick and heavy, but crisp and kind of just sings at you. Solos here, just freaking shred, and there's a lot of them. They're kind of painkiller-esque, and they're fun too. Drums have this very satisfying snap to them. I really like how they sound here. And the bass too really rolls around really satisfyingly here. Has its own kind of unique color separate from what the guitars are doing. You know how some of those classic Dio songs have a bit of a swing to them, like specifically like Holy Diver? I get some of that in the riffs of No Mercy, has a sort of triumphant strut to it. Really, all the songs here have this chunky, solid skeleton. It's a heavy metal record that has a particular emphasis on rhythm, honestly. Even some of the leads have a sort of groove to them. And because of that, at times, it can feel like more of this bare bones, minimalist heavy metal approach. And I kind of like that. Here, it feels more about the punch than the flourishes. And is really good at these galloping riffs. Take Deadfall, for example. It just feels like I'm riding in the battle. It's so good. Vocalist often leans more into this punkish snarl, focusing more on bite than that of soaring melodies, definitely taking more of an influence from Paul Di'Anno than Bruce Dickinson. Sometimes has this foreboding acoustic intro, feels very elemental and nightmarish. Actually, that leads into one of the doomiest riffs on the record. It feels very Candlemass, actually, and even just the inflection of the vocal deliveries and the tone of the guitar. This is a record with this like bullying attitude, honestly. Like, it feels to me like it's always trying to look down at me, intimidate me, and steal my lunch money. Goddamn, is the song Soldiers of Steel heavy. It almost has a old school Bay Area thrash influence on the guitars. It's heavy, it's nasty and harsh, and I'm so into it. Really, this album has a lot of variation to it that I quite appreciate. Critically, too, the band can tell a story. Take, for example, Thulsa Doom, that great fantasy, epic laden storytelling that is so unique and great about heavy metal music. Sometimes the leads will play more at like a moderate pace, but with that, the band and the hammer-ons really ring out and take more of this lyrical approach while still being very flashy and technical, and I really dig them. On Order of the Dragon, I love these spiky, hopping riffs that do this sort of call and response with these deliciously over-the-top vocal bellows. It's so metal, it's so great. Damn, some of the runs here too, with these blazing spinning guitars mixed with these violent smashing drums. I just get this grin on my face and can't help but headbang along. It's a very strong power metal slash heavy metal record that I found myself enjoying thoroughly from start to finish. As muscle, it has bite, it has those soaring melodies you want while also having a lot of aggression and energy, and really there's so much going right here. If you like Cirith Ungol, Armored Saint, Tyrant, Virgin Steel, I can go on, Visigoth, then give this one a spin. I think you'll really be glad that you did. And hey, those are my thoughts. If you like what I do, like my videos, like my reviews, tell me. Hit that like button. It'd mean the world to me if you'd consider subscribing. I have a Twitter you can follow. Link to that is in the bio of this YouTube channel. Leave a comment. I love getting to engage with those. I'm sorry. For some, I got a little behind these past couple weeks, but I'm going to go back and engage with all those because I really do like doing that. I have a Patreon now. Thank you to my patrons already. No pressure to give, but if that's a way you want to support the channel, it'd be so appreciated. Help this channel stay more sustainable. Hey, you watching right there, keep it metal. My name is Maddie, aka Beavermosh, and I'm signing off.